When Chuck moved into his 19th century home, he began to experience paranormal activity. After investigation, he began to communicate with the spirit of a little boy. One day, while a new alley was being put in, Chuck noticed a gravestone in his backyard, which was sitting on the debris of rocks that the workers had dug up. The gravestone was of a little boy named Christopher, who died at 8 years old in 1855. Although there is no certain cause of his death, previous evidence during paranormal investigations has exposed a possible cause.
EVP with little Christopher, he says, please. The rest of that whole EVP session was mostly of little Chris coughing. And the number one cause of death in the mid-1800s was consumption, which is TB. So we think he died of TB.
There are many other spirits in the house, some of which many psychics believe are buried on the property, which was common in the 19th century. Also, the house was once a grocery store, where it was the location of a robbery murder.
We're doing a roll through here on the first floor, where the spirit of Christopher is commonly seen. And the owner, Chuck, actually found the grave of Christopher outside the house. Christopher is often seen running around these areas, and he likes to talk over here, and hopefully we catch him.
Paranormal activities such as catching EVPs of Christopher, who died in 1855, and visual evidence such as this wheelchair moving that I'm sitting in right now. Also, just many other things like orbs.
Alright, we're here in the basement of Chuck's house, and we just finished a walkthrough with Chuck, and this is the room. It's a cellar type thing where the almost negative man is often seen. So we hope to communicate with him tonight.
Now this is the infamous coal bin. This is where they see the old man a lot in there.
Paranormal activities such as this door moving, a lot of visual evidence like orbs, shadows, and EVPs of the man and Christopher. We started off our investigation in the basement, where we set up our equipment for an EVP session. During that EVP session, we heard the sounds of a little boy, but there was one piece of evidence that our recorders picked up very clearly. Something from upstairs, you know what I mean? Because wouldn't he hear it better than we would?
Alright, that's upstairs.
That's the kid.
Something from upstairs, you know what I mean? Because wouldn't he hear it better than we would?
Alright, that's upstairs.
That's the kid.
So as we continued our investigation, we caught one piece of evidence that was very compelling.
Christopher, do you have any brothers or sisters?
That is the audio from our camcorders, but as we reviewed our digital recorders, we picked up on something very mysterious. Did we just catch residual activity of the murder that took place on the property when it was once a store? This piece of evidence is very significant because when the property was a store, it was the location of a robbery murder. As you can see, no objects are being dropped and there is no contamination of evidence. As we continued on, we decided to conduct a ghost box session. A ghost box is a device that transfers through AM/FM radio frequencies in which spirits can say things. During our ghost box session, we had some interesting responses.
My speakers upstairs. Leave.
Here.
Here.
Who's here with us right now? Me. What's your name?
Yeah, tell us your name, please. How many spirits are down here? 4. None. There's none down there, but somehow you answered this. Can you say one of our names?
Joe. Yeah, always say your name.
That's awesome.
Can you say my last name?
Did you say Boyd?
It just said Boyd.
Joe loves Joe. The spirit
Who's
box
saying my
station.
name?
Margaret, do you stick around here? There was just a knock.
I think something was touching me. It felt like something sat down. That was weird.
Who's sitting next to Joe? Hi. What is your name? Margaret, did you just hear that?
Margaret, I heard it.
Did you just hear that? That was a woman's voice, too.
It sure was.
Holy cow, that just gave me goosebumps.
How are you doing, Margaret?
Oh my god. Good.
Another flash. Hi, Margaret.
Oh, I don't like that.
You could sit next to me if you'd like.
Sorry.
I just want to talk to you a little bit.
Okay, I'm done with the flash. You okay?
No, just got the weirdest feeling ever.
Tyler,
Huh.
what's wrong?
I'm really busy right now.
Are you?
Yeah. During that ghost box session, I was hearing what sounded like a hiss. As I alerted Joe and Sonny about what I was hearing, it happened again.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, did you hear that?
That was the man.
Shh. Okay, I think I'm going crazy.
Why, what did you hear?
That!
Oh!
That's exactly what I freaking heard.
Holy shh.
That's exactly what I heard
Dude,
the first time.
that was like a hiss.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's exactly
Did
what I
you
heard
hear
the
that?
first time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who was that?
Maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, did you hear that?
That was the man.
Shh. Okay, I think I'm going crazy.
Why, what did you hear?
That!
Oh!
That's exactly what I freaking heard.
Holy shh.
That's exactly what I heard
Dude,
the first time.
that was like a hiss.
Yeah.
Why, what did you hear?
That!
Oh!
That's exactly what I freaking heard. After being outside, we decided to investigate the main floor, where we were having problems with our ovulus.
The hell?
Why is it doing that?
No.
What?
What?
That's never done that before.
Keep talking.
What is it you're trying to tell us?
This is what the ovulus should sound like.
There isn't night shot on that, it's just one.
Just the one?
Tree?
Cherry.
Because we were just out by the tree, maybe. So we decided to have Sunny turn on her ovulus, so we could compare with the responses from both. And we had some very relevant responses between both ovuluses.
Normal.
This is what it's supposed to sound like. This is the same thing Ovulus says. You see?
Ghost.
There's no slow mode. There's dictionary mode, has over 2,000 words.
Ghost. Just say ghost. Hurt. Second time.
Or Robert.
Robert, that's
Oh yeah.
Ghost.
Is Robert a ghost?
Oxygen.
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 Were you coughing and couldn't breathe?
Does somebody need oxygen?
What's that? Sounds like someone's on your porch.
Yeah.
Rush.
Because he got up.
6.
I thought I said sick at first. That's what it did.
Yeah, it's like
Frightened.
You frightened it.
You frightened him.
Frightened.
Up there. It was.
Are you frightened
Yeah,
because you're sick?
it said rush.
Because you got up.
Sit.
Oh my god! As the investigation was coming to an end, we decided to conduct an EVP session, where we caught one piece of evidence of a little boy coughing.
Why is yours making that noise?
Whoa, what was that? Did you just hear that?
Yeah,
What?
came from the corner over there.
Yeah. What makes this piece of evidence interesting is that Christopher is speculated to have died from tuberculosis. As said in the beginning of the video, during past investigations, there have been past EVPs of a little boy coughing.
EVP with little Chris where he says, please. The rest of that whole EVP session was mostly of little Chris coughing. And the number one cause of death in the mid-1800s was consumption, which is TB. So we think he died of TB.
Okay.
Listen. Why is yours making that noise?
Whoa, what was that? Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
What?